and it contributed big time, the Fed policies in 2002, 2004 to the current support.
One more question. One more quick question. Eric?
Dr. Gwartney, Eric Scott still. I had a question regarding, you hear a lot about mark-to-market.
Yeah.
And this is, I guess, a more than recent, or recently implemented policy. How would that impact? Because I've heard both sides, economists on both sides say, you know, why is the government so resistant of removing that on a temporary basis, or how will that affect it if they were to try and...
There was a change in accounting rules that required various types of business firms to mark their assets to what the market value of them was rather than what they paid for them or what their initial book value was. And in general, I think that is a good idea, and I'm among those economists who do not think that the sort of mark-to-market is what has been a major contributing factor to our current conditions. Now, having said that, I do think that we need to allow flexibility within accounting rules. And if, in fact, the accounting statement specified whether the asset was being carried in terms of its market value or whether it was being carried in terms of its future value based upon the income that it generates, if that was made clear on the accounting statement, I think that accountants should have an option of doing either, which essentially we've moved a bit in that direction with some modifications of the mark-to-market rules.
Thank you so much, Dr. I'm going to ask our board chairman to come and close. I want to thank
Bob, and thank all of you for coming today. I want to remind everyone, though, that it takes a little money to get the or keep JMI rolling on. So those of you that are members, please be sure to renew your membership. We have different categories. You can give a lot more if you feel so inclined. If you know of any folks with grants and things like that, please let us know. And if you have any questions, let Bob McClure know. But we've had a good year this past year, a record year last year, and we're getting off to a good start this year. Members of the legislature, and a lot of Republicans, are subject to some liberal newspapers around the state. And this was, JMI, was my opportunity to tell a lot of folks the other side of the story so they can defend some of the votes they were taking. So please support it. It's a great institution. We're going to have a great year this year. Thanks for driving.